I have the solution. Hello and welcome to Guy Talk. Today we're going to talk about the solution. But before I do, yes, I do want you to subscribe. I want you to hit the bell. I want you to comment. I want you to share this video. Absolutely. You're really going to want to share this one. I promise you that. Well, I've never seen the country more divided than it is now. Both sides are dug in. They're absolutely sure that their opinion is right. No compromise or giving ground is going to happen on either side. So today, we're going to talk about what the solution is to all this and what happens if we don't solve it. All right, here it is. Every family, every person has a decision to make. And that is, because of the Chinese virus, can't say that, the COVID-19, we all have learned to work from a place other than where our employer is, which is why this will work. People can work from anywhere now. They don't need to be at a specific location, and if they do, their boss will decide, and if they don't like that job, they'll go somewhere else and get another job. But here's what we need to do. We need to divide the country based on the answer to the type of ideology and the type of country that you want. Some will go out and live on the left side of the country, California, Oregon, Washington, all those states out there. And on the other side of the country will be the people on the right. That's what we have to do. You say, well, what do you mean divide the country? It's exactly what I mean. We're too divided. The left thinks their ideology is right. The right believes their ideology is right. So we need to figure it out, because if we don't, it's going to get ugly. So we need to divide. On one side over there will be the left. For all the progressives out there, you Marxists and communists that are apparently so popular today. It's amazing how our Constitution is all about the republic, and communism and Marxism are normal things, apparently. On the right side will be for those who believe in our republic, those that believe in our founding, those that believe in capitalism. The left can write their own Constitution if they want. You think you have it all figured out? By the way, you hate our Constitution. So why would you not want to write your own? You can't stand anything it stands for. We love it on the right. Okay? The right side is going to keep our current Constitution. We're going to keep our Declaration of Independence. And on the left, you guys can create whatever values and ethics that you believe in. Because I don't know what that is really, but you can go and create it. The right side is going to keep the Judeo-Christian ethic of our founding. We will cling, that's right, cling to our Bibles and our guns. We love our faith. We love our right to bear arms. The left can decide whatever you want to believe in. Write it up. It's obvious you don't believe in God or have a fear of God. There will be, of course, no need for guns on the left. You don't believe in them. Because, by the way, the people you fear the most are on the right. So all the guns will be on the right. So you don't have to worry about guns on the left. The right side is going to keep our flag as it is. And we will be called the United States of America, because finally we will be united. The left can create their own flag since they hate ours and like to burn it. They like to disrespect our flag by kneeling. So you guys can go and create your own flag. Do whatever you want over there. Have a blast. The right side will kneel for the cross and proudly stand for the flag. All those haters will be on the left. By the way, on the right side, we're going to have a great police force. We love our police. Since you want to defund the police, you can do that on the left. There'll be no need for police or law and order. Who needs that? You've already experienced it in CHOP over in Seattle. You don't need police. By the way, the right side will never, ever shut down our country ever again for a virus. That was, by the way, they called it a pandemic. But by definition, check it, by definition of a pandemic, the virus never was one. Did you ever notice that the word pandemic is dem surrounded by panic? I'm sure you never thought of it like that, but boy, that was scary when I saw that. I almost forgot. All the crazy leftist, Marxist politicians will also be on the left. All of them. And I can't name them all, but I'll name a few. You got Pelosi. She'll be over there. She lives out there anyway. Schumer, you can have the left. Schiff, Nadler, Bernie, Warren, AOC, her squad, all the crazies. Those crazy lunatics. You can have them all. They're yours. We don't want them. We'll keep all the reasonable, logical, hardworking politicians that love our country on the right. Now remember, everybody gets to choose. Everybody gets to choose. You guys will write out what you want. We've already got written out what we want. We want what we love, what we have already. You write it out. And then every person will have the opportunity to choose where they want to live, under what rule they want to be under what government, under what republic. They get to choose where they want to go. That's going to be the beauty of it. Everybody gets to choose. Let's see how that goes with the crazies completely running the left. You guys don't even get this. This is what's happening right now. You have a choice on November 3rd. You have to figure it out because that's exactly what you're voting for. Now, I know you're saying, oh, I don't vote for that. Yes, you do. You are aligned with the psychos and the crazies. That's what you're doing. On the right, we, of course, will make murder of unborn children illegal. Yes, we will get rid of Roe v. Wade. On the left, you guys can have it. Continue to murder babies if you think that's good. And disguise it with the mother's right to do what she wants with her own body. The right will stick with traditional family values. We love the nuclear family, and we believe we are born male or female like the Bible tells us. We love traditional marriage and traditional families. Since the left is out to dismantle the nuclear family, you will have none of that over there. You don't have to worry about it. The nuclear family won't exist on the left. That's what you want. You got it. You can have the LGBTQ and all the other letters they keep adding over on the left. You're screaming about your rights. You can have them. You can create your own country over there where you can do what you want. See how that goes. All of you gender confused and fluid, all yours as well. Have a blast. You can also have the pedophilias. Yes, all those who are into pedophilia, they're yours. You're trying to normalize it anyway out there on the left. Keep it out there. You can normalize it. You deal with it. By the way, on the right, major crime. There's no way we're going to accept pedophilia ever. We will just send them left. And if somebody on the left over there becomes too right, send them to the right. Problem solved. Oh, you can have BLM and all their false narratives about America being a systemically racist country. It's the biggest lie I've ever heard. Our last president was black, by the way, was voted in twice, not once, twice, 2 consecutive terms. Systemically racist countries don't do that. We've never been systemically racist. That's ridiculous. Are there racists? Of course there's racists. Whenever you have people, you're going to have people who hate. But to say it's systemic is ridiculous. By the way, there's racists in every group of people. There's racist Hispanics, there's racist blacks, there's racist Chinese people, Asians, there's racists in every culture, there's racists. So what? As a country, we're not racist. Nobody agrees or supports with racism. Nobody. This narrative that you guys are believing out there is ridiculous. You got all those race baiters feeding it. I know. I'm not allowed to talk like this because, of course, I'm white. Well, like I've told you in other videos, I don't see color. All I see is truth. And I'm going to speak it. I don't care what color I am. It's stupid that I can't speak my mind. If you think I'm wrong, start your own podcast. Start your own YouTube channel and go out there and spew whatever you want to spew. I'm just telling you what I see. Perfectly clear. I don't see it anywhere. And by the way, neither do a lot of people in the Blexit movement. Yeah, all of those great black leaders who are taking personal responsibility and are exiting the left and coming to the right because they realize they're thinking. They're not getting emotional like a lot of you are getting right now. Very emotional because I have an opinion, which it's my God-given right to have one. At least on the right it is. On the left, it's not. I understand that because if you're on the left and somebody has an opinion you don't agree with, you burn it down. That's what you do. You loot it. On the left, you guys can have that victim mentality that you believe in, that big government control, that they believe in controlling you. They believe in making all the decisions for you because you are not smart enough to make your own decisions. On the right side, we're going to put back all of our statues. Every one of them we're going to put back. Of all those great people that led and built our country. Were they perfect? No. Did they have sin? Yes, just like you do. But they did great things. And the people burning down and tearing down our statues are a bunch of thugs that never did anything great with their life, and we let it happen, which is terrible that we let that happen. And I know a bunch of you agree with me. And a bunch of you are ticked off right now that I'm even saying that. It's okay. It's called an opinion. You're allowed to have one too. You have the right to be wrong. Just stay on the left. On the left, you can build whatever statues you want to whomever you want. Oh, on the right, we're going to bring back prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance in our schools. Absolutely. We have seen for the last 50 years what giving the left control of our school system has done. It's a complete and utter disaster, which is why the movement for everybody to have the right to send their kids to whatever school they want is so huge. And on the left, they're fighting to gain control. No, public school system's the only way. We got to allow people. Why? What are you so afraid of? If you're right, let people go to school wherever they want. If you're right, you're fine because you're wrong. The whole ideology has destroyed our country. Lack of family values, fatherlessness. You never even talk about it. It's destroying us. On the right, we'll have two groups of people. Those two people who get up every day and work hard. And then the second group of people will be those people who cannot work because they have some kind of mental or physical disability. We're going to help those people in our society. But on the left, you're going to have three groups of people. Those that work, those that can't because of a mental or physical disability, and the group that does the most damage to our civil society, the group of people that choose not to work and remain a huge drain on our system. That's it. Thank God those days will be over, where all those able-bodied people choose not to work, but all they want to do is be a victim and get a check every month. The Bible's clear on this. If a man will not work, neither should he eat. All of you out there who are able-bodied and can work and choose not to work, how dare you not contribute and just drain the system like you're some kind of victim? You're not. Get to work. You'll feel so much better about who you are if you get up every day and go work 8, 10, 12, 15 hours a day. I could go on all day, but I think you get my point. This is the solution. Everybody gets to choose which side or ideology they want to live on. How much land the right will get or how much land the left will get will depend on how many people choose. If 1/3 of the people choose to be with the crazies on the left, you'll get 1/3 of the land. We'll get 2/3 on the right. You see, when it comes time to choose, I strongly believe when they see the ideology of the left, they will not go that way. Everybody will go, no, I don't want to be with those psychos, and they'll go right. By the way, that's exactly the same decision you have on November 3rd. That's what it is. You can choose the values and the ethics that you want. Now, I know some of you you can't even think about the right because you hate our president, because you don't like the way he tweets, or you don't like the way he does this or that. I get it. I understand it. But you know what you don't understand? You don't understand waking up every day and having the entire media, all the politicians, on full attack mode 24/7. And there's only one person who's been able to withstand it and continues to fight the fight and continues to do what all the patriots really love. He loves America. You hate America. That's fine. You get to go on the left side. We'll stay on the right side. So, do you think I'm crazy? Probably. Most of you think I'm just kidding about this. Actually, I'm not kidding. And the reason I'm not kidding is because if we don't do something, things are going to get really ugly. Both sides are so opposite in their worldview. Neither side is going to give up their quest. I can promise you the right is not going to give up their Constitution. They're not, even though the left wants to destroy it and doesn't believe in it. Look at what happens in our street. The crazies out there, they call it peaceful protests. They hate good and they love evil. And the media, all day, all they do is lie to us over and over again about what's going on. Okay, so here it is. I want you to write this down. I want you to remember this video. We as a country are headed for civil war. That's what's going to happen. The right is never going to give up their founding principles of their country and exchange it for Marxism and communism and the crazy left. It's never going to happen. You're trying to make it happen in the streets. And until now, I got news for you. The patriots, they've been very, very patient. The left is obviously hell-bent on destruction until they get what they want. Because in the old days, you'd go to the ballot box, and that's how you'd get what you want. Not anymore. The left doesn't want to go to the ballot box. The left wants to, by violence and intimidation, tell you what you need to think and how you need to act. I don't think I've ever heard, not just from the left crazies, but the media recently talking about burn it down, over and over again. How dare you be a journalist and talk about burning it down? You have lost your mind. We used to settle things, like I said, at the ballot box. We don't do that anymore. The crazies don't allow opinions. If you don't agree with them, what do they say? Burn it down. They loot it. They vandalize it. They destroy stuff. They steal. They get violent. They shoot people, including cops. The right is not going to take it much longer. They're not going to take it much longer. I know some of you think I'm an alarmist or I'm exaggerating here. Save this video. Share it with others. Remember it. And most of all, prepare. Don't be stupid. Don't be caught off guard. Put your head on a swivel and understand that it's going to get worse and worse. It's not going to get better. I'm trying to help you. If we don't separate the country and divide it, it's not going to get better. We only have one more election left. One more. November 3rd. To try to keep some level of sanity in our country. Look at what is happening. Wake up, America. Speak up. If the right wins, the left will continue their destruction. They're never going to give up their ideology. They are currently eating their own. Evil is evil. That's what it does. In conclusion, there's one other possible solution. All of you feel it, by the way. You sense there's something going on in our country totally different than before. This isn't just I disagree or the left side and the right side having a little bit of opinions one way or the other. This is much deeper, and you know it. You've been asking questions and wondering about what's going on. Listen, nobody knows the day and nobody knows the hour. But the only other possible solution is for Jesus to come back and take those who are his home to glory. Are you prepared for that? I hope you are. I know I am. I'm ready for that day to come. I really am, because I don't want to see the destruction that's getting ready to happen in our streets. And I know this might sound negative to you, but you feel it. You understand what I'm talking about. If Jesus came back right now, what would happen to you? Do you know? 42 years ago, I settled that question. Is it settled for you? If he came today, would you be going home with him? Get that settled today. Make sure you get that settled. I want you to comment in the comment section. I want to know what you think about this one, because I know a lot of you think I've lost my mind. Some of you agree. By the way, if you want to get that settled, I'm going to be responding to every person who has questions about how to get that settled to make sure they're on the right side of history if Jesus does come back. I will personally be responding to everybody. It is not going to return to normal, everybody. It's going to get worse. Let's hope and pray civil war does not happen. By the way, there's videos out there that clearly illustrate what would happen if we got to civil war. Just so you know, it's not really pretty for those on the left. And those on the right, we're ready to go home, be home with Jesus anyway. No, we don't want to die, but we're not going to let you take our country. It's not going to happen. It's just not. So what do you think? Have I completely lost it on this one? Comment in the comment section. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notifications of future videos. And remember, share this video with people that need to hear it. Until next time, God bless you.